cha.
I can't stop smelling this. It smells so good. So, hi everybody. It is MariahFang, and my chair keeps turning off to the side like Dr. Evil. Hang on, I'll be right back. So, hi everybody. It is MariahFang, and it's gonna turn again. Can it stop? Okay, I guess we're stopping right there. I guess this is my catching up video. I haven't really put a set title as to what I wanted to call this because I literally done a video a month ago, didn't post it, and I'm debating about putting it in here, but I'm like, I don't think so. I'm kind of late to the party. So a lot of stuff has changed. My hair is now platinum, white, silver, whatever you want to call it, pearly, iridescent, titanium, I don't know, Optimus Prime. However, my hair has gotten long since the last time, and I'm sticking with the whole grow it out kind of thing. It's been looking pretty good. It's kind of cool in the light. If you see like that pink backdrop, it like goes against that. So if I turn it more blue, it looks more ashy, more silver. If we do red, it's gonna look more warm. I love color theory, it's great. Now if we do white, color theory is great. I am not sure why I'm doing this, but I figured this would just be fun to go through. My favorite one is probably that one because it's nice and bluey.
Bluey.
Speaking of weird like noises and stuff, I've been going on Twitch quite a bit and doing some weird noises. If you haven't heard that, it's right here.
Senpai, there's tentacles over here.
I can do the voice very well, which makes me nervous. For half of you gamers out there that are into like anime waifu kind of stuff, please don't come at me because of that. So there's that, and I've been playing with a good group of friends. Actually, my buddy Xavier got me started into the whole like, hey, come play Lethal Company with us. Okay. And now it's become this chaos in a bottle. But I don't mind it. I don't mind the chaos. Chaos is nice sometimes. It's nice to kind of destroy everything and then have a nice thing that comes after. So, I mean, there's that. So, I've been also ordering some stuff off of Etsy, which is kind of a bad habit, but I will say there's two things, and I had it in an old video, but I figured why not just make a new video, and I keep waving this around. It's Astarian. It's a little cologne perfume thing, which won't ever go in focus. There we go. So it just looks like that. And I wish Larian Studios would actually make this. And I got this from a seller on Etsy, I forgot her name, but I will put it in the description box. I can't wait till they have like a spray bottle version because I'm already starting to use the top of it already. I'm like, I don't want to waste it. There's that. I got like a little vampire shrine, so it's a vampire love potion. It's just a clear bottle with nothing in it. And then a little coffin holder to hold my picture frame of Astarian. So now he has his own little resting spot and become ascendant and just be cute and it's in a safe spot so I don't destroy it. So I've been dwelling more into fantasy stuff. I don't know, like a lot has happened in the last 2 months and I'm pretty content with my life so far. Some things have happened out of like, obviously that's life. Things are supposed to happen and they don't go according to plan. It just happens. Like things happen for a reason, but it turns out 10 times better, oddly. So not complaining about that. But yeah, more into fantasy, and I've been collecting cards. I've been playing a crap ton of Baldur's Gate. Lord have mercy on my sins right now for that man. I just think that Neil Newbin does a great job at what he does for acting, so it kind of inspired me to like, you know, I've always loved acting and stuff, but maybe I should get into some kind of voice acting career too, and maybe dub some anime, which I think would be really awesome. If you haven't heard any of my stuff, you can go check out Twitch and join the chaos of me doing anime voices on there. And I've just been kind of dwelling more into the arts as well, but I'll get into that in a second. So I got my Black and White Energy deck from MTG, or Magic the Gathering, and of course my commander is Astarian, but I have like a ton more building to this And my commander, of course, is the Starian, and this just have to, and then I have Ancient Brass. It's just ridiculous stuff in here. Like, I'm still learning how to build a deck, so there's like some things that are not necessarily finalized quite yet. Like about 30 lands in about, I think like 15 artifacts or 20 artifacts, which I think I might cut down a little bit because I definitely want to get like more creature tokens out. So yeah, now they fit in here and they're safe and secure. Eventually I want to do maybe tournaments in the future, but I'm kind of a little nervous about it because I heard people can like swipe your cards off the table. But yeah, that's why I'm a little nervous. But however, I've been collecting a lot of neat stuff in here, so I kind of like use this to collect fun art stuff, and I guess you can call them NFTs. I did get the new Exavalon, I think it's called. It has like pirates and vampires and mechanical dwarves, which are all really cool creatures. I love them. They kind of go along with my vampire deck. Some of the dinosaurs in there too are really neat, but I have like a whole encasement of that stuff I need to go through still. So I'm just kind of like, just wait, give it a little bit, like, you're kind of obsessive over this, so just giving a break on that. Maybe I shouldn't say lastly, there's like a lot of stuff that I've done over the past 2 months. Like, it's kind of hard to condense it all in one video, but I'm still trying to like find a way to condense it into like a 10-minute less video. But I'm still continuing this art piece that I've had for a long time. 2 weeks so far, but you can see like all the mechanical wiring that I'm going to be doing on the side, like her face is being torn apart. So there's that, and I may or may not possibly auction this on Twitch at some point. Right now it's kind of more of a drawing at the moment, but it'll be like a framed drawing with like a bunch of maybe polymer clay, but I want to do like a different type of clay so I'm not fuming up the house with toxic plastic smell. And then I've been rearranging my room. Obviously it's been kind of chaos at the moment. We have wisteria. I forgot to plug in my lights. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go plug those in.
There's those lights. They're pretty.
Funny, as soon as I start to record this again, I had a whole segment before that I was just recording and had all my books out to tell you what I was all up to while I got sidetracked. So after I spun around in the chair, I did put on elf ears, and the person came to the door to deliver my new screen for my phone so I don't have people snooping. Like, if you're on an airplane and you can see the crack in between you, and like you know what someone is watching on their phone or texting, and you're like, ooh, what is this juicy gossip? Oh my god. I don't want that. So I got it so only people within this range can see what I'm seeing. Everything else, you can't see it. It is a blank screen, so that makes me happy. So there's been stuff too I wanted to talk about while I got distracted. I have a ton of books, which I've started reading. I absolutely love this book. It's called Wabi Sabi, and it's just bringing like the whole, you ever just immerse yourself in an environment like, wow, this sky is beautiful today, like, you know, or it's just raining out and you just love that dark atmosphere, like, yeah, this is actually kind of relaxing today. I needed this. I feel really, really good. Or just enjoying the environment that you're in. Like, right now, I'm in my space that I love and that I adore, and it makes me feel whimsical and happy, and feels like my personal escape where no one could come in and bitch at me. So it just makes me feel safe and comforted. So now the rest of it is all magic, I promise, except for this one. This one is just quantum creativity. It is a very difficult book for me to read. For you, it might not be if you're into like that whole scientific-y philosophy, learning about like moving particles, space particles, and just when you look at, for example, two rays of light, they're all moving with particles in them, like sand. They're all just moving everywhere. Now, if you take the subject, like where you're looking at it away, so the particles are still moving, but you look away and you're looking at this wall, and you're thinking of those particles moving, and you're like, I wonder if they are moving. It's kind of like what you think affects the waves of that, or like how you stare at a cloud and you say, wow, like that's a nice, it looks like a turtle cloud, or it looks like a squirrel cloud, it looks like a duck, I don't know. And then it turns into a different animal, and you're like, oh yeah, now it looks like a horse or something. It's kind of like that, where we use our thoughts every day to change the perspective of things, and like how we can use that towards our goals and how to change our lives with that. So from negative to positive. So there's that. And of course, I had to put a Pokemon card in here, so there's that. And then the rest of these, I really like Harmony Nice's books. She's got one with another pentacle. It's like up there in my bookshelf. But that one, I've already been completing with it and done with it. This one I think is her second, or is it her third one? But it talks about the beginning stages that I've gotten. It's kind of like a little self-help journey, so you can like get rid of trauma, and not always like get rid of trauma completely, but it like helps to remove some of that aspect from your life and just create more of a positive life for yourself, and how to kind of create a better space for yourself so you can hold space for love and care and kindness for yourself instead of just feeling like poop a lot. So this is my absolute favorite and highly recommend it. Or just basically like spell books I use. This is, when they say spells, most people think, oh my god, it's bad, you know, like it's evil. Like seriously, like this has been super immensely helpful in meditation and helping me get onto a better positive life instead of thinking negative a lot. So this has helped me let go of a lot of things, like past relationships and how I felt like really upset about something when really it turned my life into a better aspect and turned it better. So it's like turning negative experiences into positive. And as much as we want to, you know, if we get angry or hyped up or frustrated in a moment at people, places, or things that remind us of a negative experience, we can use it to turn things into a more positive outcome rather than a negative. So I really like how this one is more enforcing positive things into your life and transforming and letting go of things that no longer serve you. But also, hopefully, the other person or place or things that have done you wrong can transform and turn into a garden instead of being weeds. Or should I say, leeches. This last one is my favorite as well. It's Norse magic, and it's all about like Viking lore, Nordic lore as well, which are kind of like similar in a way, but they also talk about ruins and how to use them and how to simplify, like what are some of the basic things that have been passed down through history. A lot has been like changed, so it's not necessarily like set in stone same, but it is a little bit different, just as like everything else in the world. They also have like different words that they describe for like gods and goddesses and lands, like lily of the valley, like flowers and stuff like that too. Not just by places, I'm sorry. Lily of the valley is a plant, and it's poisonous if eaten. It is known as the Convallaria It is known as the Convallaria magalis, and it's poisonous if eaten, also known as May lily, Maybells. It was believed that it sprang from dragon blood. The oil distilled water from the flowers, it is said to strengthen the memory when applied to the third eye in the center of your forehead. So just like little things like folklore and like things that they used to use and things that they called, and it's kind of cool when they talk about Icelandic moss. Also, I've been journaling a ton. This is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just kind of like my little grimoire thing that I write down stuff that if I want to like go back and critique and be like, maybe you should use this as a like different kind of spell to like pass on, or like maybe change it up a little bit, just something for fun, and also reflect on things that I need to work on. I also jot down like a little bit of plants too. I like to draw a lot, so yeah, lately that's what I've been up to, Twitch and all this. So if you ever want to check out what I've been doing, this is kind of like a little update. I may do another update like not 2 months from now, but like a month from now. Oh yeah, people have been asking about concert photography. I don't want to say for sure if I'm actually going to be back full swing into concert photography. I'll probably do a little bit. The reason why I say that is because a lot of like bands and stuff like that, obviously you're not going to get paid really well because most artists are trying and struggling with their own art and can't really fork out the best for photos. So that's why I've been kind of like really reserved on whether or not I want to get back into concert photography. I would love to if it's a little bit more constructed, and I kind of want to learn some more things too, like Unreal Engine 5 is what I want to learn more about, and like how to work the mechanics of that along with Blender and combine those two together. I also heard Polycam is a good thing to kind of like get into, which is really neat. If you haven't heard what that is, it's basically like you could take your phone, go all the way around in your room or 360 and create a model of it, which is kind of neat. I like the 3D arts, and I think everyone is kind of leaning more towards that direction. Photography has kind of died out after like the whole Instagram thing happened, where the algorithm is like, nah, you're not gonna get noticed on here because photography is just not the thing, it's reels. I just don't like reels. I really don't. It's just, Instagram in itself is a dying platform, so that's why I'm on Twitch, and Twitch is fun, but I might do something with YouTube too. A little bit more. So I'm kind of struggling between the two if I want to cross-platform, but I don't know about that yet. It's just kind of keeping my options open. But I hope you like this video, and I will see you all next time, possibly with a tattoo tour, because I got a bunch of tattoos and stuff that are getting completed. But yeah, I will definitely let you know about that. There's a lot, and I'm hoping you'll see me there on Instagram, Twitch. I'm also on OF, so if you don't know what that is, it's OnlyFans. I don't know if I can even say it on here, but only hams. It's one of those. Only hams, only elves. That, I guess, I don't know. I'm just being goofy now. Alright, see you guys. Hope you have a great night. Bye!